with 31 strikeouts, the best walk-to-strikeout ratio in the majors.
Yeah, he's in tune with his mechanics. He likes where his arm slot is.
Yastrzemski off the end of his bat, pops it to shallow left. It's a late start for Langford, but he gets there and makes the catch. 1 out. Right center field. Adames gives it a ride. Back for it near the wall, and making the catch is Harris, jumping up into the fence after he makes the grab.
Yeah, welcome.
Wilmer Flores hits it hard, and is caught by the third baseman Young.
Well, I tell you what, these Texas Rangers defenders are on their toes right now. A lot of loud contact, but they understand the game plan of the Giants. They're going to jump on the first pitch fastball. And Young, when he's healthy, he can go get the baseball with the best of them. Not at Chapman level yet, but if he stays healthy, he can develop into one of the best in the American League for sure.
3-1 on Lamont Wade, and he hammers one out to right center field. It's pretty deep, but Harris seems to have the beat onto the track. He makes the catch, and that's the second out as Wade, as the Texas Rangers get ready for their hacks against Verlander tonight. We'll show you their lineup presented by BetMGM. Wyatt Langford in his second major league season, figuring to be a big part of this Texas Ranger offense that's been a little dormant early on in the year. Adolis Garcia in the cleanup spot. Marcus Semien has been dropped to the 5-hole, and Corey Seager's not in there on the injured list.
Well, Bruce, but do you like what those swings tell you about where they are?
Both really good swings. That's just the wrong part to hit it in this ballpark when it's cold, but they should feel good about the swing.
Thanks, Bob.
You got it.
A pretty good swing here from Jake Berger as he hammers one off the wall in left center field, and it's a leadoff double for Berger here in the third. Wyatt Langford with 2 outs and Berger at third base. There's a line drive base hit, and the Rangers are on the board. Cut off by the left fielder Ramos. Langford flying for second base as Ramos couldn't handle the ball after he'd cut it off, and Langford able to advance to second as he gives Texas a 1-0 lead.
With only 44 minor league games and some time last year battling injury, Bruce Bochy raves about this young man and his work ethic and his maturity to be able to put him in the middle of that lineup and trust him in high leverage situations. And he got it done right there, hitting a double, squaring up a slider. And to be honest with you, lucky not hitting that ball out of the ballpark, because that's right in his wheelhouse. I love it. How cool is it to have Barry Bonds and Matt Williams, guys we both looked up to just around? I mean, especially old Shea Stadium. What's your favorite ballpark besides this ballpark? Oh, they got out of the inning.
Fame candidacy at that point. He certainly has plenty of wins. Chapman didn't seem to hold his swing, and he was called out on strikes by the home plate umpire. He swings and misses here, and it was back to that split. Fitzgerald taps it toward third. Young waits, grabs it, and fires it in time. A close play, but Fitzgerald's out. And Yastrzemski floats one toward left center field. It's a long run for Harris and Langford, but it's Langford, the left fielder, to make the catch. In his career, no balls, 2 strikes on Smith. Lined up the middle, Adames knocks it down, picks it up. The throw is too late. Infield hit for Josh Smith. That was a bullet up the middle, and Adames could only knock it down.
Thought he had enough time to fire and get Smith over there, but Smith was hustling right out of the box as soon as he hit that and saw it bounce off his glove.
In terms of outs above average, Adames is ranked among the worst defenders so far. And here's a drive out by Langford, left center field. It's over the head of Lee, and it one hops off the wall. Lee's going to try to get it in, but Smith's on his way to the plate. The relay will not be made, and Wyatt Langford's second RBI double tonight makes it 2-0 Texas. Giants are going to ask to see if this ball was out of play or not, which would make it an automatic double and put Smith back at third.
The call instead was overturned. The ball struck an area out of play. Runners will be at second and third.
He's ahead here, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball, it is rolled off the glove of Peterson, or rather of Fitzgerald, into right field. It scores the run as Smith comes in. Langford goes to third, and at long last, Jock Peterson has his first RBI.
Well, Jock did an excellent job shortening the swing, recognizing the slider mid-flight. I don't like this call right now because Jock saw nothing but fastballs and had a tough time, and all of a sudden you speed up his bat throwing the slider down, and so the percentage of him being able to barrel it and just put it in play goes up tremendously, and he just shortened himself up, and he said,
nasty pitch there, and Eovaldi gets another. That one's in there at the knees for strike 3 against Eovaldi. He shut them down so far. And Chapman strikes out. Nathan Eovaldi punches out the side of the 6th.
Being able to throw the fastball with conviction. Pair that up with the nasty split finger, the cutter in the middle of the plate.
2 runs allowed. There's a line drive towards center. A good jump from Lee, and he's only able to keep it in front as Josh Young lines a base hit against Randy Rodriguez. Well, even base runners have been tough to come by against Rodriguez. Night. Here in San Francisco, it's the Rangers ahead of the Giants 2-0 from Puerto Rico. That's in there for strike 3.
Go again over there.
And that's in there at the knees for strike 3. So Bailey goes down looking, and Martin racks up 2 strikeouts.
It's the rotation, the spin.
Broken bat, fly ball, and a base hit for Langford. He has 3 hits tonight. He thought about second base, but he puts on the brakes at first.
I tell you what, now you watch him a lot.
14th appearance tied for the major league lead.
Yeah, workhorse, especially going up against
1 through 4. That's in there for strike 3, called to Yastrzemski. So Garcia. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Oh!
Or maybe it hit the bat. It's hard to tell. They're going to say that it was a strike and that Lee is out.
The call in the field is a hit by pitch that he offered at for a strike, so he is out.
They waited too long amidst the confusion. Not sure, but here's Luke Jackson. A half swing and a bouncer. Jackson over to cover, and Chapman's the second out. That's in there, strike 3 called. And with the 13th strikeout tonight from a Rangers pitcher, Texas completes the shutout. 2-0 the final here in San Francisco.
Well, that's the game, especially the way the Giants offense has been cooking. The Rangers did a good job as a staff coming in this hostile environment and shutting down this talented offense. They threw strikes. They had a ton of swing and miss. And after a couple loud outs early on, Eovaldi did a good job of settling in and putting and really setting the tone for the rest of his pitching staff. Excellent, well-pitched ball game by the Texas Rangers staff.